behalf of more than 800 schools, the Gallatin Hawks Association, tonight's basketball game between the Trojans and the Gallatin Hawks. It is just one of the statewide series that is known as America's original March Madness. While schools at other state colleges and universities enjoy this style of basketball, the first nation of boys March Madness is not in the IHSA schools in the early 1800s. Nobody does it any better. Georgia portion of March Madness. rise and face the flag with the singing of the national anthem by Gallatin County's own Isaac Walters. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, welcome to tonight's broadcast against the Crab Orchard Trojans and the Gallatin County Hawks for the sectional semifinal matchup. Starting lineup for the Rebel Trojans is Danbury, Lewis, Hales, Marlowe, and Marlowe. The Trojans are coached by Brad Beatty, Jackson Helm, and Ryan Marlowe. And the starting lineup for the Gallatin County Hawks would be Rushing, Richardson, Fromm, Fillingham, and Jackson. The Hawks are coached by Craig Utterback and Zach McGuire. We got a packed arena here tonight. A lot of energy brought from both squads. Gallatin County will have a home court advantage in this semifinal matchup. We're getting ready to tip off here. It looks like Danbury will tip it off for the Weber, and Richardson will tip off for Gallatin here. The tip-off underway. Gallatin gets tipped. Grant Jackson will start us off here with the first possession of the ball game. Jackson will kick to Richardson. Richardson will go right. He'll shoot left over Danbury. Fade, no good. Rebound Hales. Pushing is Marlowe. Marlowe gives it to Hales. Marlowe up top. He crosses up from Danbury, sets the screen on the left side. Marlowe drives left. Marlowe caught up, gives back to Danbury. Danbury caught in a pickle here, trying to find. He backs down Richardson. Danbury using his post move. Jackson double team. Steal by Richardson. Rushing will bring it the other way. Rushing. Hands it off to Richardson up top. Richardson will slow down the offense, they'll go left. Give it to Jackson. Jackson, alley-oop to Richardson, no good! Hales with another rebound. Hales drives, 15-foot J, no good. Danbury, board. Danbury puts it back up, misses. Richardson with the board. Fromm will bring it the other way for Gallatin. Fromm will hand it off to Rushing. Shot up, no good. Rushing, rebound. Rushing, Hales steals it. Lewis will give it to Marlowe. Marlowe will hand it off. No, he won't. He'll fake. From guarding Richardson, trying to hold off Danbury. Marlowe out to Lewis. Lewis from deep range rolls out. Wyatt Fromm rebound. Jackson with the board. Jackson takes it the other way. No points scored here left. 5 minutes 40 left in the quarter. Jackson with the ball. Jackson sides up, defending, drives right. Oh. Marlowe guarding Rushing. Rushing drives, he'll take it himself. Euro layup is good for two. The first points of this game for the sectional semifinal is Rushing. A nice move inside the paint over Danbury. Marlowe sizing up from. Marlowe hands over to Lewis. Lewis drives. Lewis can't do Elijah Marlowe. Marlowe for three, no good. Richardson with the board. He'll hand it to Rushing. Jackson with the ball, he'll give it to Fromm. Fromm gives it to Richardson. Down low to Rushing. Rushing finds a mismatch. He'll throw it up. Another two for Gallatin. Weber not able to find an answer for Rushing so far. Marlowe sizes up from. Marlowe drives left. Hands out to Lewis. That'll be a travel. Jackson will hand it over for Gallatin. He'll give it to Fromm. Fillion with the ball. He'll give it to Jackson. Down low to Rushing. Back to Richardson. Richardson finds a shot. No good. Hales pushes the other way. Hales drives. Throws over Jackson. Marlowe up top. Danbury screen. Marlowe drives. Marlowe pump face. Hands out to Lewis. Lewis pump face. Out to Hales. Hales drives. 15-foot J. No good. Rushing pushes the other way. Fast tempo. Rushing gives it to Jackson. Jackson over to Fillingham. In the corner, down low to Rushing. Rushing, skip pass over the top to Jackson. Jackson will drive inside. Shifty move. And Grant Jackson. The Hawks are on a roll. Gallatin will start the ball game 6-0. Grant Jackson with a beautiful move to go to the left and force Danbury to pick up a foul. Hale, the free throw is good by Jackson. Gallatin's in a press. Those would be very effective so far. This might end up in a 10-second. They'll get it across to Marlowe. Over to Lewis. Lewis gets inside. Lewis gives Weber their first bucket of the game. Lewis gets Trojan start here. Brown will take it the other way. Three-pointer Jackson from deep. As you can tell, the magical touch from Grant Jackson has not left his fingers since the last game at Crab Orchard to win the regional title with 6 threes. Lewis finds 15-footer, gives it low to Danbury. Danbury gets fouled. No good. He'll have 2 free throws in line. Danbury at the line. He'll have 2 shots. Danbury shoots it. It rolls in. Danbury's second free throw is up, and it's good. Fromm gives it to Sandifer. Sandifer drives. Sandifer over to Jackson. Jackson drives middle. Jackson all the way. Danbury! Danbury, you cannot shoot over Danbury like that. 6'8" frame, that's tough to do unless you're evasive and get draw a foul. Jackson finds a 3 in the corner. No good. Hales gives it to Marlowe. Marlowe pushes. Marlowe working, nice dribbles. Gives it to Hales. Hales, crossover. Jay, it's good. Hales with the shifty move to get a wide open shot from mid-range. Jackson with the ball, picked up by Hales, over to Fromm. Hales playing great defense. Fromm over to Jackson. Jackson will give it to Fromm. Fromm will drive. Fromm, nice hop step, gets it up, no good. Danbury board. He'll get to Marlowe. Marlowe drives left. Marlowe putting the moves on Fromm, gives it to Elijah Marlowe. Elijah Marlowe up, no foul, but he loses possession there, no foul called. 55 seconds left in the first. Fromm with the ball, he's at half court. Fromm goes left, he'll give it to Jackson. Screen by Fromm. Jackson doesn't find wide open. Over to Fromm. Jackson with the screen. Fromm loses the dribble. He gives it to Sandifer. 30 seconds. Jackson with the ball. He'll give it to Sandifer. Sandifer over to Richardson. Over back to Sandifer. To Jackson over to Fromm. Fromm doesn't shoot the 3. 19 seconds. Fromm tries to pull up, doesn't get a shot. Gallatin being very patient, trying to get the last shot. Jackson over to Sandifer. Sandifer, pull up Jay for the for 2. Sandifer. Hales Dribbles it. Buzzer beater. No good. That's the end of our first quarter competition here. Gallatin County with a commanding 6-point lead right now. Gallatin has been working all the right places. Trojans are trying to work their way back into a close ball game. So far, not too much to say about both squads. Both squads doing fairly decent effort. Gallatin's just been on a roll from their shots this game. We'll be back here with the second quarter action. Back here with the second quarter action here. We'll have some substitutions for Weber. Weber will have the first possession also. Number 30, French will come in. And number 5, Reed. Weber trying to inbound, can't get it in. Marlowe tipped it away by Fromm. Marlowe's having trouble. Marlowe gives it to Danbury, back to Marlowe. Marlowe drives, Euro step, called for the travel. A lot of energy in this building on both sides. Both schools have brought their large student section. Jackson down with a rushing, speed move, and puts the freeze on Marlowe and gets the 2. Marlowe goes left. Marlowe hands out. No, he doesn't. Fakes it. He goes baseline. Hands it out to French. French pump fakes. French goes in. Lewis up top for 3 from deep. No good. Off Wyatt Fromm. It'll be Trojan ball out of bounds on the baseline. Lewis will inbound for the baseline. Lewis gets into Reed. Reed trying to find a move. Goes to the post, hands out to Lewis. Down low to Danbury. Danbury's doubled. Foul on Richardson. Tough break for Richardson right there. That'll be the team first foul. Noah's first. Lewis will inbound again. Get out to Marlowe. Marlowe gives it to Lewis. Lewis down low to Danbury. Danbury finds open lay. That'll be a problem for Gallatin all night. They can't guard it. Danbury too big in size to just front like that. You need that backside help. Unless he's going to drop 40 on you tonight. Rushing, 15-foot jump. Marlowe with the ball. From picking up high. Lewis up top. French with the ball. French has center from French putting on the moves. He gives it to Lewis over to Marlowe on the left. Marlowe over to Lewis. Lewis finds himself open, doesn't take the shot. Lewis goes all the way. He's called for the travel. Weber cannot get a break on the travel call tonight. They need to fix up in their mindset of what they're doing. Monroe and Fillion will take out Sandifer and Jackson. Fromm will start off Gallatin. Fromm sides up his defender, screened by Richardson. Richardson gets it down low. Wild pass, rushing recovers. Rushing, put it on the moves. He has a Richardson. Richardson looking over his offense. He gives it to Rushing. Rushing, post up Elijah Marlowe. Call for the travel. Nope, no travel. That'll be a foul on Elijah Marlowe. Fromm will be on the inbound. Fromm will get to Richardson inside. Up to Fillingham. Fillingham pump fakes. He goes in. Hands it to Monroe. Monroe gives it to Rushing. Rushing about loses the ball. He recovers. Rushing drives on Elijah Marlowe. Throws over to Fillingham. Fillingham out. Stolen by wide open layup. That is just a hustle play there. You cannot get hella hustled there. You gotta watch your pass. This is semi-sectional right now. You have to come here to play. Both squads not giving an inch. Gallatin slacked a little bit right there and they got burned. Richardson drives. He gives it to Rushing. Rushing over the top and banks in. Marlowe will go the other way. Elijah Marlowe dribbling out. He'll give it to Nathaniel Marlowe. To Danbury. Danbury for three. No good. Wasn't expecting that one right there. Wasn't expecting the 6'8" center to shoot three. That'll be a charge foul on Rushing. That was a lot of contact. When you have that much of a size advantage on your defender, you can't be reckless and just throw that shoulder down and you'll get a charge call every time they fall, I swear to you. You gotta be careful on that if you're rushing. Ball game is 18-10, Gallatin's advantage. 4 minutes to 12 until halftime. We've had a good ball game here so far on both sides. Trojans not giving an inch. They're wanting to get back in this ball game. With the next 4 minutes, 12 seconds of the quarter. We're back with the rest of the second quarter here. 4 minutes 12 till half. Weber possession. Marlowe started off with his out of timeout. Weber kicks over to Elijah Marlowe. Hales. To Danbury, stolen by Fromm. Stolen back. Elijah Marlowe's layup is good. Right there, a little jumpy there, and Richardson goes out to Snowbird, try to get open layup, but it burns him as Weber was able to retain possession and get open layup. There again, they get burned. Still stolen by Marlowe. Rushing wasn't paying attention. Three by Hales, no good. Hales, offensive board back to Danbury. And just like that, Weber's back in the ball game. Back in the game. And not give up these hustle plays. There are 50-50 chances. Foul on Hales. Sanford will come in. He'll replace Monroe. Jackson will inbound on the sideline. He'll give it to Richardson. Over to Jackson. 3 minutes left. Jackson sides the defender. He drives middle. Great pass. No good. He misses the bunny. Beautiful feed by Grant Jackson, but is missed by Richardson. You cannot make those mistakes. And Wyatt Front just cleaned it up with a steal. Here you got Grant Jackson dribbling the ball. We had to Fromm. Fromm will find Richardson after Jackson. Jackson will drive. Jackson layup. Another charge call. That was a great defensive play by French there to get set and just take the charge as you see Grant Jackson come in the paint. There French gets subbed out due to his hard work. Lewis will come back in. Press coming from Gallatin. It'll be a light press. They'll let Hales take it out. Hales dribbling out up top. He'll give it to Lewis. Lewis kicks over to Hales. Weber being patient. Weber gets out to Marlowe. Marlowe drives. 15-foot fadeaway. No good. Jackson with the ball. Jackson sizes up left. He brings it around. He'll go up top. He'll throw it up. No good. Richardson offensive board over Danbury's foul by Danbury. That'll be Danbury's second. Richardson throws up, he knocks it down. Richardson, second free throw. He's up. Rolls out. Reed with the board, he'll give it to Marlowe. 1:45. Marlowe. He'll go right, he'll go left. He'll give it to Reed. To Hales. Hales will dribble out, Jackson guarding. Hales finds opening, gives it to Elijah Marlowe. He'll give it to Lewis. Lewis dribbling out. Weber being very patient, back to Hales. They might even hold it for the last shot. There's no shot clock in Illinois. Hales with the ball. Hales drives to the left. He'll give it to Lewis. Good to Marlowe. A minute left. Reed with the screen. Marlowe trying to find a shot. 3-pointer. Marlowe. Within two. Oh, it's not 3. It will be a 2. Foot was on the line, according to the official. Jackson goes left. Kick to Fromm. Fromm will have it. He'll lose it. He'll give it to Richardson. Fromm, mid-range. It rolls out. They lose it. Rebound by Fromm. Over to Richardson. He's fouled. Fouled hard. No foul called. It's a timeout for Gallatin. We got 22.9 left in the clock at the half. Gallatin possession. Gallatin up by 3. We have a close contest here so far. Not too much to complain about each team right now. Gallatin needs to stop getting up the 50-50 effort plays. Weber has been excellent at that, fighting through it. Both these teams are underdogs in this tournament. They unfortunately have faced off early. Both teams weren't projected to win their regionals, but they pulled through it based off effort. So you know this game might come down to the wire because these teams know how to fight. We'll be back here at the timeout. Hey. Jackson will be inbound on the baseline. They'll throw it over top to Richardson. Richardson gets contact. Sanford with the ball, 20 seconds left. Then the Fromm, they'll wait for the last shot. Fromm goes left to go to Jackson. Down to Rushing. Finds a mismatch. Richardson and Marlowe. Richardson folds up. It's good for 2. Three-point hails for the buzzer. No good. And that is the first half of the game here. Gallatin with the 4-point lead. We'll be back for the next half. Both teams have played a very hard basketball game. I'm seeing a lot of effort on both sides. A lot of good offense. Well, what do you expect is a sectional semifinal. The winner of this will play the winner of Meridian and Wayne City. That will be held here tomorrow night. We'll be back for the second half. Hello, welcome to the second half of the ball game, the sectional semifinal. If you're not here before, this broadcast was available tonight and the sponsors this year, but also the fee for this broadcast is in memory of legendary Gallatin County coach Bob Dallas by Expressway Chevrolet. Make sure I mention all the beautiful sponsors that were able to provide us this broadcast this year. Cox and Semifinals, West Duffy Henderson, Chevy Buick GMC, Country Financial, Rick Zuckerberg, New Hope Church, TC's Ice Shack, Legion's Bank, Country Financial, Martin Duffy, Extreme Welding, Dewey Line, Busted Knuckles, House of Hair, Salters Boutique, New Haven Legion, and Barrett Terra Bank. Right here we are off late the third quarter. Gallatin will start us off. Fromm with the ball, he'll give it to Jackson. Fillingham for three to start off the half, no good. Rushing with the board, Rushing knocked away. Be off Marlowe, and that'll be Gallatin possession. Jackson inbounds to Rushing. Over to Fromm, over to Jackson. Over to Fillingham, to Jackson. Jackson down low to Rushing, skip past out to Fillingham. Jackson with the ball, Jackson goes left, he'll give it to Rushing. Rushing over to Fillingham, they're taking their time. Gallatin is taking their time in this first possession of the game. Rushing, corner three, no good, short, Danbury rebound. Marlowe will take it for Weber. Marlowe sizing up his defender. He'll give it to Elijah Marlowe. To Hales on the wing. Hales over to Lewis. Lewis tries to get a shot, doesn't take it. Lewis travels. Fromm with the ball. Fillingham with the ball, he'll get it Fromm. Fromm will give it over to Jackson. Jackson for three. Misses. Elijah Marlowe rebound. He'll give it to Marlowe. Daniel Marlowe up top. He'll cross up Fromm. He'll be it back up top. Screen by Hales. All the way to the basket. Marlowe doesn't get it. Foul on Marlowe. That'll be Nathaniel Marlowe's first. Wide from, he'll give it to Jackson. Over to Richardson, back to Fillingham. Over to Fromm. Jackson down low to Rushing. Rushing, brings it in, he'll give it to Fillingham. Over to Richardson. He'll give it to Fromm. Back over to Jackson to Rushing. Rushing, jump over Danbury, and he makes it good. Hales with the ball. He'll give it to Lewis. Lewis up top, he'll give it back to Hales. Hales to Lewis. Lewis finds a deep three. No good. Lewis has been off the mark all game. Danbury doesn't clean it up. Jackson with the ball. You get it from. Back at Jackson up top. Fromm drives. Gives it to Jackson or to Fillingham. Way over to Rushing. Jackson. Fromm. Back to Jackson. To Fillingham.